TV star. From Philadelphia to Hollywood Boulevard. This ain't no music video. Oh, 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 take my hand, we'll go.
Woo! Okay, we're back, and if you're just joining me, I'm talking to entrepreneur and New York nightlife god, Keith Collins. Keith's career seems to be taking off this year, along with the good work he does for the Tourette Syndrome Association and his legendary party promoting business in Manhattan. He's also on the fast track to becoming a household name with 3 films slated to be released in 2009. We're back with Keith. All right, hey babe.
What's up, Butch?
Hey, good. What's going on? All right. Okay, so you know, we talked a little bit about your other interests, and you started in the field of club promoting and party planning. And how long have you been doing that?
10 years.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And how long have you known Ben for?
Like 7 or 8, maybe.
Oh yeah. Okay, all right. Since he moved to New York.
Yeah,
I guess,
yeah.
right?
Since he moved to New York.
Yeah. Okay. So now, are you sort of trying to get out of all the things that you're doing and completely focus on acting, or do you enjoy doing club promoting? Is club promoting something that pays the bills? Like how?
It's definitely in my blood. I mean,
you have the craziest life.
Yeah.
Crazy. No, seriously.
It's definitely in my blood. I definitely love it. I mean, I can't see myself ever giving it up, no matter what level I would get if I were to get at that with acting. But I would definitely maintain somewhat of a business with it, even if I wasn't prominently there.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, unless you got like crazy.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it was crazy, you know, then it'd be a different. It'd be a different story. But I mean, it is my passion to be on, you know, in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And
right.
You know, do film and TV work. So we'll see. Hopefully, it'll work out.
Yeah. Wow. And is like club promoting like lucrative? Like is it?
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't still be there.
Yeah. All right. Wow. That's awesome. Okay. Now, did you ever at some point, you know, think of, you know, possibly being a full-time model? Like, did that ever cross your mind?
I was doing it full-time for a little while. Yeah, I was doing it full-time for a little while. And eventually, with anything, it kind of, you know, unless you really hit those major things and you get the major markets, you can do some big campaigns here and there or whatnot, but there's just a lot to it, and there's a lot of luck involved with it.
Yeah. And it's way harder than for men. Like there's no men supermodels besides Marcus Schenkenberger.
Tyson Beckford.
And Tyson, right. But it's not like the women, because there's, you know, 50 supermodels.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's different for guys. Yeah, wow. Okay.
Most of the guys do their stuff and then kind of move on to,
right, exactly. Okay, so any modeling gigs recently, or have you hung that up sort of? Like?
Nothing recently. The only thing I've done, like a year or two ago, I did a underwear campaign for Play Underwear.
Okay.
And actually, it was by this guy Jeff Danzer, who he did some stuff with To Exist.
Oh,
and then he branched out and did his own thing. And I did it with Maite Garcia, who was actually Prince the singer's ex-wife. It was me and her and I.
Oh, I did read that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was that was maybe 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Okay. So Keith, let's you know, like turn a corner here and get a little serious. Let's talk about Tourette's, and you know, you have, you know, a mild form of it or a medium form?
I had a really bad case of Tourette's when I was younger. I don't really think there's, you either pretty have it or you don't. I mean, it was really bad when I was younger. I've learned to channel a lot of my energy and stuff, so it's not so visible in daylight. You know, I struggle a lot at night, you know, when I'm in bed and you know, getting ready to sleep.
Oh, okay.
I guess because I'm relaxed, you know.
Right. Your
twitches, stuff, you know, tics, stuff like that. But it was actually horrific when I was a child.
Wow. And when you say a child, like teenage or before preteen?
Between like 8 and 15.
Wow. And that sort of maybe like forced you to go into like bodybuilding to try.
It kind of did. It really did, because you know, with bodybuilding, there was a lot of self-confidence and self-gratification with it.
Right.
Because it's just you're not a part of a team. Like all the work that you're putting into it is all you.
Yeah.
So it kind of like boosted me.
Wow.
A lot. It really did.
Yeah.
And I've been medication free since I was 13. I've never taken any medicine since I was 13 years old for Tourette syndrome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't take any medication?
No,
Oh,
I have not.
okay.
I have not, and I will not. I mean, there's medicines that can aid it, but there's nothing that is actually for it that will cure it, or so on and so forth. So I experienced a lot of bad side effects from the stuff that I was taking.
Oh, really?
And at that time, my mom was just like, "This is it. I'm done." And we did a lot of work on myself and basically, training my mind. And but what works for some people doesn't work for others.
I see. I see.
So with me, I wiggle my toes a lot.
Oh, that's how you like channel it out. Or
See,
whatever.
you can't tell I'm twitching.
Oh, now I could. Yeah.
Now you can.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Wow. Oh, that's crazy, Keith. Okay. Now, how did you, ultimately become a spokesperson for?
I was in a movie called Games People Play, and I played a character with Tourette syndrome.
Oh.
And it was actually very hard for me to speak publicly about it for some reason, because of all the ridicule and being made fun of and taunted and teased, when I was younger. But it was like, finally met with a publicist who was working on the film, who was like, "You should really be talking about this." And one thing led to another, and I started doing stuff. I started doing some events with them, and got in touch with the National Tourette Syndrome Association, and they're great over there.
Yeah.
And
talk a little bit about that association.
We formed a great relationship.
Yeah.
They did a campaign with me
Right.
For Tourette syndrome, and I helped do events with them and raise as much money in awareness as much as I possibly can. Awareness is the key, because it does get misconstrued. A lot of people don't realize like how many people are out there suffering with it. There are some people that can't leave their homes.
Yeah.
They're afraid to go out,
Right.
because of it's an embarrassing disorder.
Yeah.
And they chalk it up to like how like the profanity or whatever, but only like 7-8% of cases, the people diagnosed with Tourette syndrome have that.
Right. It's more twitching.
So it's not everything from the Deuce Bigalow movie. You know what I'm saying?
right. I gotcha.
Trust me, if I'm swearing at you, I'm really telling you off.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. So, like, when we go out drinking later tonight, like, does that are you gonna like twitch or anything, or
you
that'll
want me
calm
to?
you? No.
Oh, hey.
Oh my God. All right. Never mind. Okay. All right. So now what if I gave a portion of next year's proceeds from my calendar to the Tourette syndrome? Then would you pose in it? I'm putting them on the
Wow,
spot.
you're putting me on the spot.
All right, we'll talk about it later. It's
I'd do anything for charity, but we'd have to with certain restrictions. But I don't know. We'd have to see.
All right, we'll talk. We'll discuss it later. Okay. All right. Let me give out some information to my viewers to get in contact with the fabulous Mr. Keith Collins. Find out everything that's going on in the crazy world of Keith. If you have any questions or just you want to say hi, log on to KeithCollinsMedia.com. All right, after another short break, we're going to an anniversary party. Back in a minute. Yeah.